Today we're going to play some Temple Demavend. This is just to see if it is viable at all still, because I know people say that it is over-nerfed and unplayable, so I want to try it out myself, see how it still does, and just kind of get some games with it, have some fun with this one today. So, we're going to play Curse Scroll, help us find Temple, help us find Demavend, our early cards. We have a lot of upper-end cards that are really expensive, and a lot of just random bronzes. Not random, like, they're synergistic, but they're not integral to the deck. We really want to find these cards, so that's why we're playing Curse Scroll. It's always good in situations when you have specific cards you need to see early. We have the King Demavend. We've got Siege to help us win, ideally like around 2 maybe around 3, something like that. We want to push with a round, we can use the Siege. We have Amphibious Assault for some value and some extra points in thinning. I've seen people cut Amphibious Assault. I think that's fine as well. If you want to run something like Heatwave for more control, we don't have Devotion in here, other than Marine, which you can swap out. Then we have the Prince on Sace. This is our main removal, main tall finisher. You boost up with Temple and try and save it for the end of the game, and that should win you most short rounds. Rafard's Vengeance, help us cycle, help us thin, help us get a bunch of engines out. Really good. John to find us our Amphibious Assault, and also the Bombardments. We had to cut Boiling Oil for this, because there were some changes, like some changes to the deck we had to make after all the provisions changes, but I think the John for Bombardment and Winch in particular is still quite good to tutor. You could run one Boiling Oil by cutting like the Ronvid, but I like the Ronvid, and we can use the leader charges on the Winning Revenants, which I think is quite impactful. Then we have the Carol Ballistas, the Revenants, the Reinforced Ballistas. These are our main siege engines for long rounds. Siege Masters to thin, Bombardment and Winches for our specials. A couple siege supports. The Zeal is really nice on the Winning Revenant in particular. If the opponent doesn't kill these, you just go Revenant and get really good value. We have the 2 Marines and the 1 Tower, and that is the deck. So pretty simple, pretty reminiscent of the older inspired Zeal decks, but there are some nerfs to it. So let's just see how this performs. Let's get in some games. Voxa 2089. Playing some Nilfgaard. Just in case I forget to say it, we did unfortunately have a while, like a week there with no videos, guys. That's just because I got sick while traveling, couldn't make any. So, sorry about that. I couldn't really help it. That was quite annoying, but we're back now. Get some stuff going. This hand, by the way, is incredible. Whoa. His hand is incredibly good. I don't know what to say about that. Let's just go with Temple here. We got lucky in that draw. Ooh, I like Boholt. But is Erland... An early Erland off of Demavend might be better. Well, this is a tough choice. It's 11 carryover boost on Erland, but we'd banish at least one, so it's like 10 carryover boost. Bolt gives us an extra copy of Revenant, ideally, or Marine. Which is worth like 8. Take Boholt. Got some nice ceiling. Can't really say no to King Radovid. Extra charges are really great here because it lets us spam out a bunch of Revenants. This guy got... Mill player. You gotta get welcomed back by the classics. Right? You gotta get welcomed back by the classics. We need the Unsace here. Can't have that getting milled, but I imagine we're fine. So I don't see a world in which you can take round 1 from us. We might just put this back because we don't want to thin. Demavend, though, is like, Demavend's not thinning, Demavend's tempoing. And we'll just do the siege right now.
Not in being persistent.
Siege will secure the round. And all the carryovers should secure the next one. Then we'll protect another one of our golds here. Let's draw the Boholt. Actually, let's draw the Radovid. And we don't want to cycle. If this isn't Mill, he just made us overcommit everything, but only Mill or Renfri. I guess Renfri occasionally plays this. But this is Renfri, I don't think he'd be playing it. I think he'd have like 27 in deck or something. Should just be mill. With Onsace in hand, we feel pretty safe against mill, to be honest. Should win us the second round, and we should be able to just out-tempo him this round with the siege. We shouldn't really need anything else but bronzes to win this. Although we will play Radovid on 7 here next turn. No real threats because he's got the Snowdrop, Kingslayer, right? Oh yeah, so it's pure mill. I think we've got this. So obviously we want to kill that guy off. This will kill his Assimilate guy. Get our leader charge. He has to pass here or throw down like Snowdrop leader. Then we just 2-0. Just like straight in 2-0. I think we can do it. I think we can. The only thing we're missing are Boholt we'd want to find, and we want to find Revenants. Those are the cards we want to see here. Boholt and Revenants. Not really you, I don't want to... Alright, that's good. We can Famous Assault a Revenant. We have 2 in deck, we won't lose it. I think we just go in right off with Vengeance.
I'll give them 2 days before they cower and retreat.
Just get, what's he got for removal? He, like, Vilgefortz? Supalista. I don't see a world where he survives this 2-0 push. Double mill, I literally could care less, unless it's exactly 2 Revenants.
Here's our chance.
And even then I don't care that much.
We follow Letho's lead.
I'm gonna go with, as soon as we do our next turn, where we go Infuse Assault into Revenant and Zeal it, I think he leaves. Or if he doesn't leave, the game is essentially over. We're putting this one melee because Boholt's going to spawn another one, or this one range because Boholt will spawn his melee. Or his spawn his range as well. It's the same row, but like, I really could care less at this point. This game's over.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Fantastic. Do we just go Boholt here? I kind of want to do a Marine. It gets extra 2 points. The Revenant. Nah, we'll save him. Save him for Marine for a tempo surprise. Let's play this melee to get more space. It's all battle stations. He could have some tall punishes, but I don't see it. This looks like a Boholt turn, to be honest. He's taking it slow, so he should boost up the Boholt while we can. If we pass here, there's even a chance he can't even catch up, because it's a mill deck. That's a little bit excessive. We'd have to play Onsace for that, but... Great to come back after not playing Gwent for like 10 days. First thing you see is mill. You'll love it. Not much has changed, has it? Takes Aurifard's Vengeance. Whatever, let's just develop something proactive. I guess he needs the Vengeance to work, but we have so much damage on board. Maybe we should have played the other Revenant there. There's the Vilgefortz. What's he gonna kill? The Boholt? No, the high-powered guy. Yeah, we'll play this now. I mean, what's he gonna do? We got this on safe still, too. When he plays Snowdrop. There he is.
I like you whether you like us or not.
If it's peace you desire.
There's Arafar's Vengeance in his hand. He does not keep. Interesting. But I mean, look at our board. What's he gonna... We're gonna get so many triggers of... Yeah. I mean, we'll just do this. Get Boholt some points. Get Boholt some points. Get Boholt some points. Fire off the big old punish on the Snowdrop. He's down 64 points in a mill deck. What's he gonna do? Yeah, spores. Sure. Do with the cooldown here.
What do you want?
Okay, there he goes. Goodbye. What do we have here? Vipins? I wonder if this is True Rain. Well, we'll see if there's a Ryogon. If not, it's just Renfri Rain. We're gonna try Renfri Rain again. Even though I don't really like Renfri decks, I do like Rain. It sort of balances out a bit. Kind of. Let's see. Our hand here is looking really good. Oh, wow. I mean, we acknowledge when we have really bad luck, and sometimes you just gotta acknowledge it. We have really good luck with this draw. Yeah, this is incredible. These go well together. Winch is good. Hey, there we go. That looks pretty good. I think we should cycle this too. Looking good. Now, the issue here is he should be high tempo and try to force out our stuff round 2. And we're going to be pretty slow because we have to go in with Temple into Demavend probably. Maybe Temple into Siege. Let's see what we make here. None of these are incredible. We do get add of value. Yeah, we'll take the add of value here, I think. I really like Boholt in these decks, but War Elephant's also very cool. And I like Boholt. It's got really good value with Marine and Revenants. These all are terrible, though. Spells we have none. Mages we have none. These are all terrible. I guess this is the best one. Rare you see 3 terrible choices like that. Usually there's at least one that's good. At least decent. If he plays a ranged card here, we'll probably Demavend into Siege to try and survive. If he doesn't play a ranged card, we might go with Rafard's Vengeance instead, the turn after. We'll see. I really don't like giving up round control against this deck.
Oh, how wonderful.
Maybe we still do Siege. What are we doing with Demavend is the first question. I guess, well, not the first one. First we do this. Where's our Sunsace? Then I think we get rid of one of these guys. I think we Demavend. What do we play Siege? I think we Demavend. And we'll do John, Winch, Marine. Go John into Amphibious Assaults. Grab a Revenant. See how that holds up. He's not playing the leader that destroys this, so we're outside of Geralt range. This could be difficult unless he has a lock. And the board's really good for this at the moment. Nice. It is an unfortunate thing we can't kill that with our current board, right? We need 5 damage. Do this, there's a chance he kills our guy. Could throw out the siege. Doing that, do we throw out the siege? No, we need to save that. We go vengeance here. And then here's the thing though, he has a pretty good chance to either kill our Revenant here, or what he'll do, this plays to the left, right? So don't want this to get armor. Probably. It's a good chance to kill one of our cards here, or he'll set up more rain with this. Hopefully it's have a second copy of Messenger in his hand. They'll probably try and pull out the Anglerfish here. Which is why I want the armor on the range stuff. Okay, Coral's fine. I was kind of expecting a leader there. Okay, that's a bit annoying. I'll see how much armor he hits. Okay. He's got a pretty good lead here. You can winch this, which is good. We can do 2 damage. I think I have 3 on the board. No. It's a bit unfortunate. We'll hit this then. Don't want that getting healed. We do the second Revenant. Looks like he can't answer them, and they're really what's going to catch us up to his tempo. There's the Seagull. We can go up on even if we go with on Sace here. I don't want to drop the Onsace. On the other hand, we might have to stay in this. Reinforced Ballista is also just good. Could go this. Let's do this. Reinforced Ballista will ping this. Go from there. He should keep playing here. Ooh, second messenger. Alright, now we definitely have to drop the Onsace. But this gives us the marine play. Do we have to drop the Onsace? Maybe we don't. He's out of rain. Like, he's just out of rain. So I guess it doesn't matter. Is this a Boholt play? Actually, you know what? This is probably a Boholt turn. Could winch himself here. I think it's probably the right choice. Looking pretty good. We play Ronvid next. There's the Kelpie. There's the rain again for him. This is where it gets scary. Where it gets scary. So we've got 3 here. 4th damage. We can always hope this hits luckily here. I was unlucky. But Boholt's still ticking. There's the seagulls. You can't carry those over. Get our marine. Should have played that next to this. There's the Renfri. Do we get the order out of him? That's the question. Destroying 8 or less. That's pretty juicy here. Gets rid of the reinforced ballista, which really hurts our ability to spawn revenants. Okay. He's just at no carryover at the moment. We want to kill Kelpie, which is pretty easy. Boholt's really getting a lot of value here. I really like Boholt as a card. It's just a shame it doesn't fit into much. Actually, I think I want to boost this. We'll pass next turn, obviously. Unless he Geralts us, then we might go on Sace. We'll see. Alright, he's down Renfri. He's down 3 of the Seagull carryovers. And he's down all of his thinning. I think the correct choice here is just go long round 3. So we can unsace the Corrupted Flaminica. It's the boring play, but I think it's the right play. So long round should benefit us. Amphibious Assault out. Reinforced Ballista. Yeah, I think that's the correct choice. Not the exciting choice. We could probably 2-0 him here as well. But it's probably a higher win percent. Just because it denies him setting up Corrupted Flaminica, more beasts in the graveyard and stuff. This is actually a deck we're going to try pretty soon again. There's the Operator. Not a bad play there to do on the Savage Bear, but I think we're in a good spot here. That's not true. I know we're in a good spot, but he could still have some surprises, right? He's got the tall... probably has a Geralt. It's a small chance of Igni. He has the big Corrupted Flaminica. Not sure what other surprises he has. Our best card here, Ada we don't actually want. These two are terrible because we don't actually have the Revenants anymore. And then we're going to play Amphibious Assault on this Ballista. So actually we just don't want to draw. Cycle with Scald. Let's get Siege going. It's not a Compass Renfri, so you can't like Heatwave this or anything.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
But just the engines off of Siege off of Siege alone should win this pretty much. Well, not win this, but they'll get enough value that we can snowball it through this round and finish the Corrupted Flaminica with this. Go Kelpie here. Oh, go Messenger. Fair. We have a very good chance to kill that with Bombardment, though, because this hits the tallest. Then this knocks it down to 1. The Bombardment should kill it. Question is, do we just tower to get the Bombardment? It gives us an extra ping, so this is probably what we want to do. 8. We hit it with 1 of the 8. We do. Really should, so that's good. The big thing with the Beast decks here is they get a lot of carryover from like Seagull, which you probably have a second copy of, potentially. They get a lot of good value from like Renfri Leader carryover, and Flamica's essentially carryover. Grab this. We probably should have grabbed this last turn to guarantee the kill. On the messenger, but there's like no way 1 out of 8 pings doesn't kill it. He could get a second Savage Bear here if he's holding 2. I think you just play the 1. Maybe you play the 2. Renfri is fairly expensive. There's the Kraken. That's his win condition card. So he's going to try and win. But I think it's fine. Just boost this out of the storm killing it. Just give him some problems. He's got Corrupted Flaminica and 1 random card left. It's Wolfpack. GG. I think this doesn't get its order back, so I don't care. There's no point in saving that. He Corrupted Flaminicas, we Prince on Sace, we win. It's a big Shias though. 24. It's pretty good. We'll knock her down a bit so the duel's a bit better. Give him Zeal. 2 ways to do that. GG. Taking down the Renfri Rain deck. He overcommitted round 1 there. Like once he couldn't kill the Revenants, we just went off. And Boholt was like a 20-point card there, outside just the spawns. Something I cannot read. This could be just Shieldwall engines. That'd be a rather interesting but probably hard matchup. Interesting but probably losing is how I think of it. But we'll see. I'm curious. Always depends on what you get off Temple. These are all good. I think against his Selkirk might be the choice for like a removal. I want the removal in this matchup. That's just really good value. That's got some potential. I want War Elephant. I just think War Elephant's cool. I just want to play the cool cards. There's the Dandelions. Yes, it's going to be Shield Wall engines.
Perhaps it would be best if we went out for a bit of air.
Shield Wall engines. I think we have to go Demavend. Go Demavend. Banish one of these. One of these. I think we'll just do the Ronvid. We'll play the Ronvid because that's the one card we don't want to lose here.
For this most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels.
Debated going for Fard's Vengeance Banish, but I think he'll win this round even if we do it, which will leave us in a lot of trouble without it later. So we likely don't want to keep playing this round past 7 where he's just getting deck boosts. Then try and survive his push later. Being said, we'll take the double winch here. I think we just pass next turn. Hopefully the double winch gets us out of this. No, he'll still be ahead. Because Baron... Alright, we'll just pass. He'll win on even. But winning on even when at 7 is not that big a deal. We do get the Baron basically trading. His deck's scary though. I do like playing the deck he's using though. Double cycle there. Marine's pretty good. We don't want pretty good though. We want Vengeance. That's good. I don't think this has much chance to go off against this deck. What if there's a King Rognar in his deck? That'd be cool. I like King Rognar. Melee arranged both play into not bombardment, boiling oil. I think I should do that much damage. The ranged arguments, we could put Carablista behind it next turn. But I want to get rid of one of these shields just in case he is playing a King Rognar deck. The shield will eventually block a damage this round. Okay. That's a lot of points. That is a lot of points. But he didn't have the Siege Masters. We could play the siege, or not siege, the War Elephant here. Just work on this guy. I think that makes sense. I like this because he doesn't have damage set up. It'll be pretty easy for him to kill these little soldiers later, so I'd like to do this now. Just get the big boost because we've already seen him use the Baron. Get that. We could Amphibious Assault into a Revenant here. It's not bad, to be honest. I actually think it's going to be quite strong. Probably should have sent both pings into the ship there, but I just at this point don't think we're going to kill it. Just want to set up soldiers for our Revenant to kill. What's he going to get? The oil? Yeah, there it is. Protect him. I think we have enough of a lead here that until he plays Meave or something, we can be pretty conservative.
Knights get princesses and we get what? Bloody streagers.
We are only holding 2 siege engines, but I think we can get out of this with Gerhardt. What I want to do. Nothing gives doomed. I was thinking we could try and get Gerhardt into Will-o'-the-Wisp, but nothing really would do too much with that. Some of our siege engines, we still have several left. So it just denies us a full siege this round if we play it. I do want to play it, I think. Obviously we could have Selkirked this guy, or this guy, but I think we just try and go for value, and try and preserve a really strong round 3, because it looks like that's what he's doing. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to all-in us. Alright. We might get punished here. But he is very all-in. We saw 2 of these in his deck. He's very all-in here. Do we just counter Anseis, his Anseis? think we do. He's not going to have anything else tall. The only other good target would be Meave. But Meave we could hit with Selkirk.
Come forth, coward, and your own doom confront.
Deny this Purify. Little surprised by the unsafe play. There's the Meave. We Selkirk that.
It's war you want, then war you shall have.
No 1 damage pings other than this. Take that. Probably should have done that last turn. Take out the Meave. We still have Rafard's Vengeance round 3. Play Gerhardt here. He might try and bleed the siege. If he has Sangreal, we're going to feel pretty sad here. So I think we actually have to go Gerhardt next. Okay. Pretty good value there for him.
The wonders of projectiles and ranged weapons.
Do I just want the 4 Persian spell? Teleport would be really good here because we have a 1 health Marine. Well, we can just kill that with this anyway. Five damage with Thunder. There's some good 5s. He can't kill this.
Get to clean up ahead of class.
I think he's trying to force Siege. Could get away without playing Siege is the question. Get away without playing it? I think so. We can do Alzur's Thunder into this. Okay, those are not what we're looking for. Verification misses because it's immune. This doesn't do anything. This is 2 and spawns a Revenant. Oh, we can do that one. It's not great because it'll replace the thing we do. It's not ideal. Let's do it this approach. He might get the siege here. If he's holding Sangreal, we feel really bad, is basically what this comes down to. But I think he would have already played it. Okay, it's just Margarita. So he gets the siege. Right, because we have to play a card. So he's going to be happy with that exchange. Thing is, if we get Vengeance or Revenant, we have a very strong round 3 where he's used most of his big plays. We're guaranteed to get at least Revenant. Alright, so Fard's Vengeance. That's just really good. I want to get Revenant with Inspired Zeal. Probably want to have Amphibious Assault Marine if we end up drawing Revenant, so I think we do Vengeance first. No, because we do this first, then see if this lives to use its order. Do this. I guess guaranteeing another card on this is probably better.
I'll give them 2 days before they cower.
I guess guaranteeing this order is probably better. So the Revenant probably doesn't need the Zeal if we're holding Amphibious Assault.
You'll
Hopefully this is enough. Is that the first Siege Master? He's only playing one, or does he have two left? He drew the Siege Master. Yeah, I figured he's still two left. That's unfortunate for him, but we were still going to win.
Humans, you're all the same.
Some vampires, okay. Looking pretty decent for a hand here. Got the Siege Masters, which is nice. Geralt is Rui. Okay. Don't know what that means. Probably Renfri vampires, to be honest here.
Is not to lose one's head.
Temple, Winch, and a Bombardment, probably. Alright, Temple, give me something fun. That's pretty good. Dandelion's good if we can guarantee it early, which we can't. Ooh. Ooh, Varaxis. The Varaxis on Sage Dream. Behold's probably better. Oh, not Renfri. Okay. Devotion then, if you see Parasite. Let's grab the Onsace. Devotion's really not consistent, so pushing around one's good.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Debated Siege. I think this is better. Safer. Siege we want to save for round 2 if we can. I would like to play War Elephant. I'm a little... would he play Gel? No, he probably wouldn't play that. I think the Elephant's good. We can drop the Marine in next to it if he's going to kill off one of our little guys. And we're going to play the Marine either way to boost back up our guy here. Yep, there's the Devotion. Apply for Mamuna. What's the tall punish in Devotion? It's Emorous Wrath and Riptide. It's kind of a control punish. There's no like resets though. So I'm pretty sure we can just make our elephant really big pretty safely here.
Giants of the shore, bows raised.
We just go for big elephant. Let's get him elephant. Those of you who don't know, I play quite a bit of Age of Empires 2. Love myself some war elephants in there. Persian war elephants specifically. Katakan, good card. Give him a lot of points, but he has no bleeding on our board. Yeah, he has the leader. Let's see. I think we grab Amphibious Assault here. Yeah, we want to tutor that out. Probably grab a Revenant.
Has yet to speak its last.
Apply a lot of pressure against his own engines. Yeah, and then maybe we'll get down to that cooldown where we actually get to use the War Elephant again. You get to use War Elephant twice. It's a lot of points. Problem is he might kill the crew, but if we get like +3 from hitting one little damaged guy, that's fine. He shouldn't be able to though. Like he's not gonna have ping damage. He's not no necker out. If he did, he'd bleed these and would have already played it. Detlef could do it though.
There is no other way.
Okay, that's a bit of a shame. We'll just play tower. We're gonna have siege engines for siege though. We have Fard's Vengeance and one from our hand. Play the tower. Don't really mind getting rid of it here. There's the flutter. A little slow on that one. Nothing really in reach here. I think this will be ready next turn. I think we play this to be safe. Ping this. That way, if we do lose this, to like the 2 damage, or whatever, we can then use this still. Huh. I mean, this is fine. We do brick our siege, though. I mean, he doesn't know that. We can still push with it really effectively. So he has to respect it. We just can't fully trigger it. We go straight round 3 here. How do we feel about that? Oh no, we just have a second reinforced ballista. No, we can still do siege. Yeah, we can still do siege. What are we talking about? I just do long round 3. I think we just do long round 3 here. It's devotion. Oh, maybe he actually did draw all of his golds. That's the problem with devotion, is it's not consistent. It's like when Muna will be on this if he's running that for tempo. We'll see. But we want to definitely have the Renfri's Vengeance here. There it is. This all looks pretty good. Love a Queen Adelia too. We're going to Amphibious Assault out of our deck. Probably be better to Revenant, but that would actually play into some potential removals, like the Riptide, so I actually don't want to. I think we'll actually Amphibious Assault out my Marine. Hey, there's Adelia. We can work with this. This looks pretty good. His hand should also be good, though, so we'll just have a bunch of engines fighting. So he comes out on top. He didn't Operator a Flutter, which means he only has one more. See, we don't have a 6th version card for him to revive. I think we go Renfri's Vengeance here. Just full trigger this. We can aggressively play after, or we can go into Revenant, but I want to keep that in hand for Queen Adelia. Hopefully we can kill off one of his guys. Nice. I didn't do the counting for that. And this should let us shut down his engines as he tries to develop them and get us a win. We just have too much out at once. I think we'll just try and kill this.
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated. It will not be.
If he has more bleeding. which will be kind of difficult. We can then transition to just trying to set up the Revenant. Oh, Unseen Elder. Forgot about him. I think we kill the Unseen Elder. Probably unstace it. It is going to be giving out the bleeding. Yeah, it's going to be giving out the bleeding for this. There's a good chance we kill that. He can't actually put more bleeding out for the Flutter. And that way this does remove the Flutter's value. Ooh, Verena's actually really brutal here. See, oh, we should have bow-holted first. That's our bad. Lost 2 points there. Is there any point in zealing these guys? I'll deal the one out of hand. Oriana's scary. I mean, he's still got value here. The Flutter is adding up. Let's see here. Cool down this one. Does that do anything? Not really. Amphibious Assault's going to hit Marine. Guess we do this. Just a cycle. Get an extra card draw, basically. He still has Regis. There's the Regis. What his last card is? I do wonder. It's gonna be Marine. Target that. Which is good. We probably could have reordered that a little bit to be smart. That back. I mean, it doesn't matter here. We'll just... whatever. Oh, Morwood's the last say. Okay. Makes sense. But unfortunately not going to be enough for him. Nothing here as cooldown stuff. That target. I mean, it doesn't matter here. We've got this. GG. So guys, that's some Temple Demavend. Do I think it's been over-nerfed? That is basically what we're trying to figure out here. And is it a terrible deck now? It seems okay. I do think the other Northern Realms decks are probably a bit better. But I still see that I still think Temple Demavend has potential. Like, you have so much value just in the Temple. And then the Demavend has such great tempo with itself in setting up like Rivard's Vengeance, which we didn't do too much today, to be honest. But you have really great stuff like that. What really changed with the deck the most that I've noticed is each of your golds is much more like a scenario, and that you really have to be careful when you play them, because most of your values deck is just stuck in these top 6 cards. So you really be careful when you play them because of that. Do I think it's over nerfed? I don't know. It seems alright to me. I do think that a couple provisions, maybe on some of the other cards that could synergize with it, that aren't commonly played would be nice. For one, I would love to see Boholt be more playable. I love getting Boholt off of stuff like Temple. I like playing Boholt, but it's hard to justify. But yeah, I think this deck's alright still. I don't think it's terrible and unplayable, but you do have to be very careful when you play the golds. That's the main difference I've noticed from the old versions. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. I'd also like to be able to play Carrick Frigate in this. That's kind of hard to fit. I think one of the things we started going into here before I just made two words combined to one that made no sense, is I do want to see if we have to play the boiling oil. I do want the boiling oil. So it's hard to fit the one boiling oil in here. There's really good setup stuff. Maybe you just go one Revenant, one oil, because the Revenant works best off the Zeal. But you can maybe assault them out and use them that way too. There's also an option cut John. Maybe we do that. Cut John, add boiling oil. It gives us a 6. Could do Margarita. I like that idea. A bit more immediate control. We might try that out. But you guys let me know what you think. Do you still think Temple Demavend's an alright deck, or do you think it's over nerfed? What would you change about it? Let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, sorry we didn't make a video for a while, but I got sick and, can't really talk and make videos when you're sick because recording the audio is a big part of it. So hope you guys don't mind. We'll make some more before the end of the season, and we'll see you next time.